or you ain't. You do or you don't. You can or you can't. Or you will or you won't. Either way, baby, a good man, well, he's hard to find. Hey everybody, McGillbilly here.
Hey, and I'm Jamie.
Welcome back to One More for the Good Guys, or welcome for the first time to One More for the Good Guys. If you didn't know, we're the Good Guys, also brought to you by Guys Cigars, which is also a business that we own. And if you're here for your first time, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for seeking us out or clicking on us. Let us know in the comments how you found out about us. Was it a friend or somebody let you know? Did you see us out at an event? Did you see us out playing music somewhere and hear us plug the cigar company? Let us know. But more than that, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. If you are here for your first time and you like what you see, and push the like, subscribe, and follow, or the notifications bell, notifications, all three of those things freely help the channel, and they really do help the channel. And as far as notifications go, it is very, very important if you want to continue to get content from Good Guys, that you hit that notifications bell due to the restrictions and censorship that YouTube has put on premium cigars content. That being said, if you're back for some more cruel and unusual punishment, beatings will continue until morale improves. But we thank you so much for all of the support that you have given us over the time that we've been doing this, whether it be in the cigars, the podcast, and or social media stuff, or the music that we also like to play and provide. That all being said, what are we smoking today? What are we doing today?
We are talking about can't miss cigar brands.
That's right.
And one of our newest additions to Good Guys Cigars.
Dun, dun, dun.
And that is Micallef Cigars. Got to meet with them at the PCA show. Got an order on the way. We are now an official Micallef retailer. And that's what we're going to talk to you about today. Talk about the great lineup that they have. Everything they make is good, and everything they make is also affordable. So much so that our buddies at Guys Cigars, Dave Garofalo, they have called this the Micallef effect, what's happening in the industry. And if you said sum up the 26 PCA show in one sentence, I would say the show where every brand got into the budget value stick game.
Yeah.
Because there's so much pressure coming from these new brands, Micallef, Crux, that are just making banger smokes for Good Guys, right? And at a good guy price. So, and Micallef is kind of the one that kind of kicked that off, according to Garofalo.
Very much so. We'll get into that. But we're super excited about Micallef Cigars. They're a family-owned company out of Texas. They've been in the business for a little while now, and they're certainly not new to business in general. Al Micallef, the family patriarch, the dad, if you will, was a very successful businessman who got into the cigar business, and whose daughter Amanda, I believe, runs pretty much the cigar business now. Super, super nice folks. Amanda herself was the one who waited on us at PCA.
And also Amanda herself, who answered my email within like 30 seconds. So still small enough company where the top players are involved at that level. It's nice.
Everything about them and what we have from the cigars we've smoked to our interactions with the folks have absolutely been nothing short of spectacular, I would say.
I mean, I was blown away with them. She sat down with us for 30 minutes and talked.
Yeah.
I even joked with her about, it's like, we're from Tennessee and there ain't no Texas without Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, that's right, whatever. So cool lady, very knowledgeable. Got to meet, her father for briefly there. And I tell you what, man, everything I've smoked from them has been top notch, and especially this one.
Why don't you tell us about what you're smoking?
Well, this is my first time, my virgin run with the Micallef Black, which was their initial offering. You would think, oh, well, dummy, why didn't you smoke the first one they had first? I don't know. But I tell you what, right now, so far, this is my favorite Micallef cigar, period. And that's saying something, because I like them all. Smoked a green yesterday. Fantastic. That's what you're smoking today. But I tell you what, for my palate, they almost made this, this black blend for me, right?
Mm.
The wrapper is, you had it pulled up there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What it was.
I got you. I got you right there.
All right. So it's a San Andreas Maduro wrapper, which is I'm a fan favorite. Ecuadorian Habano binder, and then Nicaraguan filler. What's not to like, really? Packaging is top notch. There's no question. Now, I am a little colorblind, or not even that. I like red-green colorblindness. So anything's got like purple versus blue, because purple's got red in it, whatever. There's no question that this is the black. One of the best. That band is incredible.
That one really pops.
It really does. This is in the Toro size. And very construction. This is a hefty cigar for a traditional, I'm assuming this is a 6x50, right?
6x52.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see what the Micallef website, I was on another. This actually says 552. Oh, yes, 6x52.
All right, so it comes in two sizes, Robusto.
Robusto's a 5x52. The Toro is a 6x52.
Yeah.
And it now also comes in a Gordo size, which we're not carrying yet.
Yeah, we have one on the table.
But not in the black.
Not in the black. And I tell you what, I don't know if I want one. This is pretty perfect so far.
I mean,
this is fantastic, man. And I guess 52 ring gauge is not something you come across pretty often, because I would have swore up and down that was a 50. But anyway, wonderful. God, I had the white not a week ago. It's their newest one. Well, it and the number 2. And it really, in the first, like a little bit of it kicked, it was pretty stout. And I thought, man, and then that sucker just mellowed out. And I really like the white a lot for Connecticut. Anyway, what do you tell them about that one?
I am smoking the Micallef. I'm smoking the Micallef Green. You guys know I'm a big fan of the Brazilian wrappers. This is a 6x52 Toro Brazilian Matafina wrapper with a San Andres Negro binder and Nicaraguan fillers. Initial light up on this cigar, just really nice sweetness off of it. Really good cigar, man. And before we jump in, actually, we'll come back. We'll circle in on this. Great cigar. Let me give him another draw here. Yeah, that sweetness is there. There's a little bit of, I don't want to say fire cure, but there's kind of a little bit of charred, just a touch,
like barbecue,
but just a touch, not enough.
Yeah,
not like
that's good. I got a little bit of that yesterday.
Not like the, you know how like Scotch that can sometimes be like, it can just be, Scotch sometimes can be like you just went out there and licked the peat moss, or pulled a clump of it up and licked the dirt and then licked the top of it. This would, when I say fire cure or charred, kind of taste, don't immediately get turned off and think, you're licking a charcoal briquette. That's not it.
No.
It's just a real simple hint of it, but sweetness and that, hardly to any pepper on the retro. You see how far I'm down. I haven't got any of that off of it, but, I first learned about Micallef Cigars from the Cigar Authority, and that's what I was looking up, actually, just while we were talking. I guess it was maybe, I don't know. Let's see when it was their Cigar of the Year. Cigar of the Year. Cigar Authority. Here's the archives list of their Cigar of the Year. I first found out about Micallef on the Cigar Authority, and
2018, I think.
I believe that's right too. That's what I wanted to say originally, but any rate, of course, they don't just tell you right off the thing. You look that up so I'm not stammering around. I first heard about them on the Cigar Authority, and man, listening to those guys talk about the cigar, and it was the first time they had smoked it, and so I immediately bought a 6-pack or a sampler pack from there.
What'd you ask me to look up?
When it was their Cigar of the Year. Cigar Authority Cigar of the Year. I want to say it was 18, but it might have been 2019.
Says the Aganorsa leaf, excuse me. Connecticut was the 2018, so it must be the 2019.
The Micallef Black was the Cigar Authority Year of the Year. I love the way, God damn it.
It's spoiled. That's 23. The Micallef Black Toro was the Cigar of the Year.
All right, so 2023, crafted by Joel and Adele Gomez Sanchez, 6x52 stick was praised for its quality and value, featuring a San Andres wrapper. Okay, we know all that. At that time, the Black also was the first one that they had came out with in this colorway series. The big important thing about Micallef that I think really sets them apart from everyone else, and they were kind of the runners on, would be these color series, and we'll go down the line for you on these. They're all made either in a 5x52 Robusto, a 6x52 Toro, and you have heard us many, many times, probably the episode before this one, I was just talking about my favorite size in the Don Pepin Garcia Blue Label, and instead of just calling it a Corona, they call it an Exquisitos.
Exquisitos.
Now, how the hell am I supposed to remember that?
Because it's exquisite?
Yeah, I guess so. But it's also a Corona and my favorite size in the cigar, right? So,
if the government should regulate one thing in the cigar industry, it should be a Toro shall be 6x50. A Robusto. I'm just kidding. They shouldn't touch anything ever.
They've already got their damn nose in their business too much. But these are made in a 5x52 Robusto, a 6x52 Toro. They are made in different colors. So you don't have to remember. If you like the Micallef Black, you come in, you say, I need a box of the Micallef Blacks. You like the Micallef Green? I want a box of the Micallef Greens. And here's the next great thing that they did and why Dave coined that phrase, the Micallef effect. In 2023, there was multiple cigar brands that were coming out with $60, $75, $100 sticks, and up. Right? From blenders, from brands, from manufacturers that we all know and love.
Because why not? Gas is just $5.
Right. Well, 2020 had happened. COVID had happened. They had seen an uptick in sales. Cigars were going through the roof. It was the next hottest thing since, the wheel. Right. So, and also in an industry wide, everybody was talking about it being, this could be the next boom. This could be the next boom. So what do? They try a lot of the companies. I won't say all of them. There were some of the ones that we really know and love that did not do this, but a majority of the companies came out and started raising prices, and they started making these really decadent, overpriced cigars.
Shame on you, other companies.
Micallef comes in and says, "Hey, we got an idea. We're going to make a Robusto in one size. We're going to make a Toro in one size. And guess what? One of them is going to be up for a cigar of the year, because it's so damn good. And guess what else? They're going to be under $10. And that was in 2023. And SRP on these?
Still under $10.
Still under $10 for a Toro. Guys, if you don't listen or understand or hear anything else that we have said, when we went to PCA this year, we went shopping for value and finding the best cigars for the best value that we can pass on to you. It's really simple. Everything's outrageous. Gas and oil prices are through the roof. Eggs, or you got to go dig them out of a chicken's ass yourself to try to get one, and then you still got to pay $3 a piece for them. Okay, times are tough is what I'm trying to say, and we get it. So our mission, our goal was to find the best cigars out there that could be the best price that we could pass the savings along to you, and you could still smoke cigars and be a baller on a budget. Micallef does that. The Robustos are one price, whether it's black, blue, green, orange, purple, red, white, or polka dotted. Okay. They're all the same price. They're all the same sizes. You just remember the color. They're easy to order. You're not any, I'm not picking on certain brands here, but Fuente is one that if you don't know which stripe was green one year and which stripe was red and which dot was black one year, you will never know what the fuck you're looking at or what the heck you're going to be able to order.
You might get lucky and it still be in the box, and you'd be able to look at the box and tell.
You turned it over, flipped it upside down, found a brass lamp and rubbed it 3 times and a goddamn genie pops out of it. Okay. That's what we're talking about. Micallef Black, Micallef Blue, Micallef Green. It's simple. Micallef Purple, Micallef Red, Micallef White. Now, with that being said, we'll go down the line. I thought, I mean, if, when we're coming up for contenders of our cigars of the year, we're always, we're predominantly focused on the ones that we like the best, right? That seems like a rational way of thinking. But we also actually think we take into consideration of the things that sell the best for us. We also take into consideration the price of the cigar. We also take in consideration the construction, the quality, the packaging, the shipping. We're really trying to pick out, have a wide array of parameters to be able to pick out our cigar of the year. And, but value is one of the biggest things. And at $10, they can't be beat. They cannot be beat.
No. And two, take advantage of this knowledge, because right now the premium cigar market is one of the few commodities, maybe the only one I can think of, that has probably gone down overall in price lately, especially after this PCA show. I think we try to stay ahead of the curve, and I think we are, but I think the whole industry is seeing, oh, wait a minute. I've got this $20 stick and they're going fine, but
they're great.
But these family over here is having to pay $800 to go to Disney World, or $800 to go watch a ball game.
Yeah.
And a $20 stick's not something they can,
These people can't afford WrestleMania tickets or Raw tickets.
That's right.
They're watching wrestling down at the Armory.
Yeah. Or wrestling down at the Armory.
Yeah, could be that. Could be doing that. Trying to pick up a few extra bucks.
That's right.
How you like to make $10 the hard way? Hey. You must have been a big hit before electricity. But Micallef, the black was the first. I believe the blue was the second. We have the blue here. This is again, 5x52 or 6x52. San Andres Sumatra wrapper, Ecuadorian Habano, Nicaraguan, Dominican fillers. I would say all of these, this cigar I'm smoking right now is medium.
Yeah.
I'd say that's medium full. So instead of, let's saying medium's 5 out of 10, I'd
6.
say this one's a 5.
This is about 6.
Yeah.
Man, telling you right now, if you're going to go buy a Micallef from us, get the black.
Yeah.
First.
I didn't want to sway you, but I had smoked them, and now here's the other thing. We've smoked one of just about every color, and decided that we're going to do this, but Jamie had never smoked the black. And he was like, which one do you want? I'm like, you pick which one you want. And if he would have picked another color, I would have said, no, you're not, you're not doing that. You're smoking this one. Cause I wanted to see. And a lot of times when we're smoking something, maybe I'm smoking something that he's not smoking, I'm not really going to share a lot of what I'm getting from it. I'm just, if it's something that knocks my socks off, I'm just going to look at him and say, man, you need to smoke one of these. Cause I don't want to put I want his opinion, just on
unbiased
cigars.
Opinion too, because especially when you're in business together and you smoke all the time and play me, our palates they're similar anyway and close. But like I was telling you on a previous episode that we did, that Rojas Blue Bonnets that you just went on and on and on about.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you just go on and on about it because it's so damn good. Like the Atabay. But we really hadn't talked about this because you hadn't had a whole lot of these, right? The black. But
I probably had 10 since 2023. So
well, I've had
really call
a
that
1/3 of one, and it will not be my last one. I tell you right now, there might be a box of these in my future.
Yeah, they're tremendous sticks.
Yep.
Tremendous values. Coming in the fall, well, let's see. Let's go through the ones they have. The black is Jamie smoking. I'm smoking the green. We have the blue, which we said was the Ecuadorian Habano. San Andres Sumatra wrapper, Ecuadorian Habano, and Nicaraguan Dominican filler. The Micallef purple, which is also, again, same sizes. San Andres Sumatra with a broadleaf binder, Nicaraguan, Dominican, and Mexican fillers. And then you have the red, which we've smoked out of because we liked it so well. It's a San Andres Habano wrapper with broadleaf binder and Nicaraguan Mexican fillers. And new for this year is the Micallef White, which is again, same size. Connecticut, Ecuadorian Connecticut, I imagine, wrapper with a broadleaf binder, which is kind of interesting, Nicaraguan and Dominican fillers. And Jamie's had this cigar, really likes it. I've had it. I like it. But this cigar, out of all of them, maybe except for the black that I have really noticed, this is like two and a half different cigars in one.
Yeah.
Because it's very Nicaraguan forward in the first third.
Oh, so you thought that too?
Yeah. And it comes back a little bit more in line with like the Dominican side of things, a little smoother, a little sweeter, a little taste, little less aggressiveness. And then it's a good mix in the final third, I thought. But tremendous cigar, as
confusing
well
cigar, because I was starting to smoke it, and I was looking it up on Two Guys to see what their take on it was, and they had it like mild to medium. And I was like, what? I must be overall, yeah, but in the beginning, it's got a little wake up call at the first of it.
I got that as well.
You know, something that when you're talking about the green there, and I had one last night. We don't give CAO enough credit for introducing the Brazilian tobacco to the industry.
Not
because
really.
Think about all the your cigar of the year last year, Brazilian wrapper.
Yeah.
Guardrail, Brazilian wrapper. Green, Brazilian wrapper. Something else we smoke all the time. Well, the Brasilia itself from CAO, but there's something else.
Well, the Vienti.
Yeah, that's your cigar of the year.
Montosa.
Yeah, Montosa.
It's got a Brazilian Maduro wrapper, which it's absolutely fantastic.
It really is. So thank you, CAO,
Yeah.
for not listening to the industry about your green label and your box and your Brazilian tobacco, because it kicks ass.
Yes, absolutely. Now, there's all the great stuff about what we're carrying. Again, you have it in the black, Jamie smoking it. You have the blue. You have the purple. You have the red, which we've all smoked out of. You have the white. The white. Now, coming in fall of 2026, it says, is the orange.
Just in time.
Yeah, that's right. And it's pretty damn close. It ain't no Texas orange. It's volunteer orange. It is also a Connecticut wrapper. Now, I don't know if that's going to be a Connecticut broadleaf, Connecticut, Ecuadorian Connecticut, or Connecticut shade.
Was the white, did it just say Connecticut?
It just says Connecticut too. So there, who knows? But also it has a San Andres binder, Habano, actually has a double binder. No, okay. San Andres. I wonder if that's
Nicaraguan and Dominican mix. It's going to be that's soda, but so is this.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference is the binder. broadleaf in the white and San Andreas Habano in the orange. I bet the orange is going to be. I'm looking forward to that. I hope it's good because obviously that ties into.
They don't have a broadleaf offering, so wonder if that'll be, out of all these other colors,
broadleaf wrapper offering,
right?
Yeah, pink. They need a pink.
Yeah,
the industry needs more pink stuff.
Didn't you say that, Lexi, about didn't you mention that to her? Yeah. I was thinking, I knew. Yeah. But
it makes you wonder if they're done with it, but they're obviously not because they're introducing the orange. Pink would be a really good choice. Yellow would not be a good choice. The man would not. What else would you do? What other colors are there?
I'm saying the yellow. I'm good with pink.
Pink should be the next one. I don't know if pink and broadleaf go together, but
I can rock pink. I ain't worried about it. I call it macho pink. Fuck them.
Are they going to come out with a brown?
Yeah.
That might be the
doo-doo.
The doo-doo.
Here's your doo-doo label.
Here's your doo-doo cigar.
Okay. So 5x52, 6x52. And so if the Toro is under 10, also the Robusto is going to be well under 10.
And I don't know if you already mentioned this, but they're all the same size, Toro and Robusto, and they're all the same price by size across the board in the color stuff until you get to the new one.
These next ones.
Which is even more ridiculous
and really exciting.
Unbelievable. This one's going to put the industry on its ear right here.
Yeah, this is the Micallef number 2. They make it in a 660, which is an SRP of $6.60.
Oh, is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
See?
I heard
Smart.
that. I'm just listening the other day. And they make it in a Toro, the 5x52, which will be $5.52. I mean, absolutely unbelievable. It is a mild to medium. Again, made in a 6x52 Toro, 6x60 Gordo. Wrapper is a San Andreas Sumatra. The binder is Nicaraguan. And the filler are all long filler that are of the color series. So there's a mixture of every color series. There's a mixture of the black, blue, green, purple, red, and white that are used in this number 2.
The fillers are all in the color series. The purple and the red have Nicaraguan and Mexican fillers. Everything else has Nicaraguan or Nicaraguan Dominican. So there's 3 country blend.
Yeah.
In that number 2.
In a $6 cigar.
In a $6.
In a 60 size. So if you guys like big ring gauges,
there it is.
And you're looking at those dog walkers or the fishing cigars or, your projects, whatever, golf, great golf cigar.
Absolutely.
That would be the one for them. And we got all of these coming.
And it's very good. I had it in the Toro. I haven't smoked it in that Gordo yet.
I haven't smoked the Gordo yet either.
But I was very, very surprised at how good that thing is.
Yeah. Now, it's not 3-dimensional. It's not going to change and do backflips and you're going to get, this and that and all that stuff. It's just a great cigar from start to finish.
That you can smoke about 2 to 1 on price over anything else.
And you don't have to get your mom or dad to co-sign for you.
And look how damn good it looks, man. Yeah. Look at that.
Take it out if you want to.
So anyway, can't miss cigar brands. Micallef's killing it. There you go. You got to do a little motion with it to get the little. But yeah, I mean,
something fun they're going to be doing. Contest runs through May 31st. Hopefully we'll get them in time that you guys can do this. You know, that'd be a good
OG meeting thing.
OG thing. What's that? Yeah. Light up a Micallef color blend bundle, the number 2, 6x52, or the 660. Hold the ash as long as you can, snap a photo, and show us what you got. The longest verified ash wins a $1,000 gift certificate to the Micallef authorized brick and mortar retailer of your choice. Yeah. So if you go on their website, you can read all about that.
And the $1,000 gift certificate does not have to be from Micallef Cigars either, from what I understand.
Okay, I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure that's what they said. I maybe just made that up too. So, yeah.
Any rate, bottom line is this: Micallef Cigars out of Texas. They're doing it right. They're doing it. They're listening to the people. I think they're going to be, that might be another good way of even describing it, or, our pitch is it's the people's cigar.
Well, it's got enough buzz that we have had it requested multiple times at our window. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, I just, man.
I was going to look right here. Just real for a second. What are you thinking on yours there? On your Micallef Black?
My opinion?
Yeah.
Buy as many as you can get. It's got that Maduro, the Maduro that you expect, but it's also got some Underground 10 vibes going on in it too. And, it's certainly a cigar that I would recommend anybody that's a Maduro lover to jump on this.
Yeah.
I mean, a box. I mean, do the math on the box price. Gee whiz, man.
You got any tasting notes?
Well, it started off, the opening cold draw was like Earl Grey tea and just a hint of raisins, but it's got more chocolatey since then. It's got some spice. It's got some pepper. Retro's, pretty sharp, more than I expected, but it's got that sweetness, that fermented sweetness about it that you get from, some Maduro stuff.
Retro, pretty good. Is it heavy? Is it lighten you up?
It was earlier. Now I'd say the Retro, it's got some white pepper in it too, which is interesting. A little bit of black pepper, but now the Retro's not as strong. In the beginning, the Retro would clear your sinuses. So, get some of that dark fruit undertone. Just very enjoyable. This would be good with bourbon.
Yeah.
This would be good with scotch is what this would be good with. Especially something that's, peaty, got some smoke in it. That kind of scotch would be good.
This one's great, man. I really like it. And it's so much lighter than a lot of the, than a lot of the other Brazilian wrapper stuff in strength. This has a little bit of some salt, but there's a sweetness to it, and then that just every so often you get a little bit of that kind of charred taste,
like a mesquite kind of thing.
No. It's more like off the grill, like charbroil kind of, but just very light. And it's not all the time. It comes and goes. There's yeah, there's some real nice sweetness to it, especially off of the wrapper and the filler, in the mouth, right directly on the palate. But at any rate, really, really good. And I'm looking here on Half Wheel, and they gave it a 90. And Half Wheel don't hand them out.
No, they're not. They're not into the. I wonder what they gave the black.
I don't know. I'll look it up and see.
Yeah, or even if they did, they may not have reviewed it. But yeah, Half Wheel's pretty conservative with their scores. I think.
Very much so. I think. So getting a 90, that's big.
And a 90's a big deal to us too. I mean, all these people throwing out 95, 96. Come on, man. Don't bust the curve here.
I'll skip ahead here. Gave the black a 87.
And they need to revisit that because that ain't. Now listen, I really like the green too.
The green's really good.
I smoked it last night. I think I've had 2 of them.
But I like the black as well.
I like the black, but they're completely different thing now. Yeah.
Completely different cigars. I like this. I've just caught up as I was scrolling through. We didn't build Micallef Cigars to chase trends or cut corners, said Al Micallef, founder of Micallef Cigars, in a press release. We built it to stand shoulder to shoulder with the best. Green is a cigar that delivers flavor and craftsmanship worthy of a $20 price tag, but we sell it for less because we believe great cigars belong in everyday hands. That's how you build loyalty, and that's how you win.
I like it.
Yeah. He's kind of got the same, along the lines of, what we love so much about, Perdomo as well is, gluttony is for pigs.
Yeah.
That's what Nick Perdomo said. Quality is for, customers and loyalty. So, any 2 brands that stand on with that and put the value that they do into their cigars is all right in my book. So, with all of that being said, Micallef Green's a winner. Micallef Black, winner.
A winner.
If you want to know more about Micallef Cigars, you can put some questions down in the comments. Again, we are learning a little bit more about them as we go along. But we certainly smoke everything that we sell. And I can't wait to get these in the hands of some of our OGs, which you can be an OG too. Because we have those OGs because we want to vet our cigars before we take them out to the public. And those guys and gals help us do that in keeping our quality and stuff that we carry in-house, keeping it above board, above par. But if you got questions about Micallef, drop them in the comments. Have you had one before? Put that in the comments. Do you like them? Put it in the comments. Do you think some of these exorbitant prices have gotten way out of hand over cigars that maybe you can't A/B them back to back and tell that $15 difference in? I think that's another thing. Jamie and I are both musicians, and 9 times out of 10, you could play 10 guitars, and majority of the people are going to pick out different ones that sound the best to them
and play the best.
Yeah. And play the best. But when you're standing there as a performer and you're playing for people, probably 1 out of 10 are the only ones that are going to really be able to hear the difference enough of knowing whether you're playing a quality $700 instrument versus a quality $5,000 instrument.
Yeah.
Because there's good and bad in both of them, whether the price tag doesn't mean anything, would you say?
I agree. Take the band off and smoke it. If you like it, it doesn't matter what it costs, unless you like it a lot and it's expensive. Then come to Good Guys Cigars and we'll cut you a deal.
We'll make it worth your while. Yeah, so drop those comments in, like, subscribe, follow, come back and see us whenever you can. Big thing we'll talk about real quick, June 27th, we have the inaugural Mike McGill Summer Spectacular coming out to Yeehaw Brewery down in the Happy Holler District on Central there in Knoxville. Proceeds of that concert will go to the Harvest Hope mission, that program, I should say, that Second Harvest Food Bank of East Tennessee has developed to help our farmers. I just watched a thing last night, guys, that of how many farmers, and you can attest to this, Jamie, because you run a trucking business as well.
Yeah.
But how many farmers are going to probably not recover from the price of diesel and what it's doing to the plants and to their crops? And because they can't make the quotas and the deliveries that they normally would be able to, it's ultimately going to cost them partners. It's going to cost them business in the future.
It's going to cost them 30% more.
Yeah.
Just in fuel.
Well, but I'm saying in a long term,
absolutely,
it's going to cost them their business. It's going to cost them their business, their livelihood. So Harvest of Hope, that Second Harvest is doing, is a program that allows, that they are buying from 50 different local farmers to keep fresh produce into all of their food pantry programs, from the Food for Kids to all of them that they do. Several of those businesses are female owned as well as veteran owned. They are local farmers here in the area. And with the cutbacks and all the stuff that came, a year or so ago, they lost out on a lot of revenue there of being able to grow food for these programs. So Second Harvest, being the champs and the gems that they are, decided to do something about it. It helps them keep fresh produce in their programs, and it also gets the farmers paid to try to make up for some of that deficit that they lost. So June 27th, Yeehaw Brewing, the inaugural Mike McGill Summer Spectacular. Proceeds will be going to that. Come out and get your honky tonk on and enjoy us. Enjoy the night with us. We're going to be playing lots of good music and
pray that it's not going to be hotter than 7 hells.
Yeah,
because it feels hotter than 7 hells.
Well, if
Summer
it is,
Spectacular.
If it is. Maybe we'll wear our hula skirts and our Hawaiian shirts and say,
that'll bring in the crowd.
Say, fuck it. Take a chance. Columbus did. So,
that'll bring them in.
But if you want to know more about that stuff, the cigars we're smoking, the cigars we smoke today, or what we carry, go to www.goodguyscigars.com.
Or even better, Google Good Guys Cigars.
There you go.
That way we get a hit and we're the only one in the world.
Hey, there you go.
There.
Do that.
How about that?
Either one. We'll take one or the other. Or both.
Is that rain?
It is rain. Wake up your neighbors, call the kids. We're going to have more fun than humans should be allowed on the podcast at the events. at the music stuff. Our calendar is live 24/7 on the website. Go visit it. Be kind to one another. It doesn't cost a dime to be kind, but there's always a price to be paid for cruelty. With that said, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Micallef cigar. I think Jamie will as well. Do you want to do another one?
Sure.
There you go. You heard it here first. One more for the good guys. Cheers.
I'll be gone in the morning before the sun comes up, with me and my weenie dog and my pickup truck. And either way, baby, a good man, it's hard to find. I said, now either way, baby, a good man is hard to find.